Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Shit. I'll be right back. Someone's at the door. Hi there, friendly police officer. He's got a gun! Get down! Sir? I think he's had enough. Ah, shit. Look at his face. Was anybody able to tell if he was white or black?
Sir, he was of the Caucasian race.
Well, I feel like shit now. Man, I wish there was someone we could shoot where I wouldn't feel guilty at all.
Well, sir, he does have a neighbor across the street of the non-black community.
Jackpot! Hey, what's going on, man? He's got a gun! Sir, you think he's dead? I don't want to take any chances. Keep firing. And so on, till infinity. How are you people doing, guys? This video is going to be talking about police brutality, specifically in certain areas of the country right now, including Baltimore, but it's more than just Baltimore. Police brutality is something that happens everywhere. Every country in the world has police brutality. We are just one very special case, to put it that way.
What do you mean?
What I mean by this is that with all this new technology, everybody recording things 24/7, there is a lot more evidence of police brutality happening in our own culture, and this is something we've ignored for so long.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Cops are perfect. They're trained. There's nothing wrong with police officers. Why are you scrutinizing police officers and saying, oh, police officers are crooks and evil?
Actually, no, that's not what most people are saying. Most police officers are fine, but just because the majority are fine, the minority aren't, doesn't mean we still don't have the right to address the problem, which is the fact that even if there's a handful of police officers doing the wrong thing, there is something wrong with the training. Now, I don't want to go too extreme on this, saying like if it's 100 to 1, well, that's actually pretty shitty odds. If it's like 1,000,000 to 1 police officers, then you have to restart training and like figure out a new formula. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying with all this new evidence, all these new videos coming out of, and all the thing in Baltimore where fuck your breath and break your spinal cord and all that shit, you honestly can't say that there's not something wrong with their training. There obviously is something wrong. Either they're not picking their participants correctly, or they're just training them to be fucking psychopaths. I'm gonna tell you right now, racism is installed in all of us. Black people could be racist to white people could be racist to black people, Asians, Caucasians. I know that's another form of white, but it's ingrained inside of us. Everyone is racist. Even in the most subliminal way, it's scientifically proven. Even if you're not like Newt Gingrich racist, you know, that kind of the disgusting majority right-wing racism, like the Southern conservative racism. Even if you're not like that, there's still a part of your brain that is in fact racist. You might not address it, but it's subconsciously, as you walk down a street and if you see some people who are of the other race, subconsciously your brain is sending you messages suggesting ideas, not even ideas, just reactions to their race. Even if you're not controlling it, it's your fucking brain. That's how amazing your brain is. With that being said, I'm not gonna say all cops are racist. Because if you look at the average, if everyone's racist, no one's racist. The whole Incredibles thing, that the movie Incredibles, everyone is, if everyone is super, no one is, blah blah blah. Talking about the people, the ones who stand out, and in this fact, the police force, I go as far as saying a lot of police officers, not even officers, police forces like NYPD, you know what I'm saying, the larger forces that control the police officers' headquarters. Like I don't have a fucking name. They racially profile people. Like they go the extra mile of racism. Like I said before, there's the subconscious racism, and then there's the I'm gonna pull you over because you're black racism. When there's a white guy who just ran a red light and this guy just didn't stop all the way for a stop sign. Ooh, that's so bad. There's actually a video of a guy who didn't stop for a stop sign fully. Like, I'll tell you, he slowed down, and I'm pretty sure every person who's driven has done this. Slow down. Didn't come to a complete stop, but he slowed down, and then when he was at a slow distance, continued to speak. Like, he went, okay? Like, I think you know what I mean. And they pulled him over and then shot him. Oh, it didn't happen like pull over shot. There was some arguing going on in the car, but he didn't do anything. Like, it's not like he attacked him. The cops just shot him. That would never happen with a white guy. Like, honestly, maybe 1 in a million. But this is so often with other races that it has become a problem. Obviously, this should not happen to any race, but it's obvious which races it is happening to. So, the bigger picture here is that it shouldn't happen to any race, but when you look at the facts, the majority of it is the non-whites. Going to specifics, African Americans. So, people are rioting now, and they have every right to. They have every right to riot. I don't think they're doing it the right way fully. Well, not the protesters. The peaceful protesters that are doing it right now got it right. They're doing it 100% right. Nothing wrong with that. Problem is the fucking rioters and the mooters who see opportunity and they take it.
Look, a free couch.
And that means the cause. But also, if you look at the society they live in, that's one of the most poorest. I don't know if that doesn't sound right, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Most poorest neighborhoods like around. Like, you're not gonna find a more quote poorer. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation for a while. So what else do they have? People say, "Oh, go get a job at McDonald's." Like, you can't live off McDonald's. I'm sorry to say it. As much as I would love to live off McDonald's, I can't. Even if I'm a fucking manager. And the people who grow up in these neighborhoods, once again, they start off with nothing. So if they want to make anything, you got luck, and luck again, and then hard work. Now, most of the people there, the society they grow up in, the society that they have to make up their own eagerness to be successful. That's their society. We put them into such a shitty state where they look on themselves as, wow, we're pieces of shit. We're not going to try. We know that we're failures. And that's not something we should encourage. We should be helping these people instead of sending police people pushing them and shit. And don't get me wrong, the rioters are being assholes back, but the peaceful protesters are right. These people need help. And I'm not going to go and say I'm a huge fan of welfare. I think it needs to be changed to the point where it can get you employed instead of keeping you above the water. It could actually go the extra mile, like the police are doing with pulling over black people instead of white people. Go the extra mile and get them jobs, sustainable jobs. If that's possible one day, that would be amazing. Some people would call that socialism, communism. I call it humanism because these are human beings and they deserve the same treatment that we all get. But what do I know? I'm just a 17-year-old kid trying to go to college soon and gonna be living off ramen noodles and trying to work off a huge student loan. But that's just me. This video is gonna come to a close. Put in the comments what your ideas are on this. This was a pretty fucking long video. I'm sorry for that. I'm trying to make the next couple ones shorter. I just ranted on and on and on and on and on. Probably gonna cut it down a little bit. Maybe down to like 8 or 9 minutes if I can. If not, then you're gonna have to deal with me talking this whole time. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, put in the comment section what you guys thought of the video. Put your comment, put whatever you feel in the comments. If you agree, if you disagree, whatever. I want to have a debate in the comments. That's always my goal when I talk about these issues. I want to have a debate. If you didn't like the video, just comment and I'll respond. We could have a nice peaceful little disagreement or argument, whatever you want to call it. And remember to subscribe to my channel. That's it for me, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.